Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, at one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the San Diego State Aztecs taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Cowboys will kick it off to get us underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So San Diego State's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds us back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Trying play action. Complete to the left. And he's still running after the move. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Aztecs are marching down the field. Lost to throw again. Quarterback moving. Fires on the move. Found a seam. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Aztecs. They put the first points on the board.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
So the Wyoming Cowboys offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches and some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Cutler. Strong, firm tackle.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. He'll start this drive going to the air. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have...
Interception. That total goes to 16. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Wyoming. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. QB got it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Aztecs headed quickly to the line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Conway. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks one deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The lone back's got it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Cutler. Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and outbounds at the 48. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the ground, he's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work with the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
Touchdown, Cowboys! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the catch. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He rifles one deep to the left. It's caught. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Bring in the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks, good things happen for your defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Got his man on the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Here's a heat. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Aztecs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. A field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards, but they'll try to move the chains on 4th down and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Making side adjustments here. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dances away to buy time. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Owens. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sideline. It's Rich. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. The short hands. It's Matthews. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Owens.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Grab near the marker. It's Owens. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the 1st down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the 1st down.
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And it's right down the boulevard. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Out of the end zone. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. The Aztecs will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They had a really productive 1st half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the 2nd half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring 1st half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. On target over the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Rich. Running wide open down the gut of the field. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his big tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback making checks. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Aztecs want to move quickly. To the air on second down. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got room to work. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked him apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Now on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air. It's quick. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And his first pass is incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision?
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing, even when he's cut.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could.
And into the end zone. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Aztecs are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Godfrey. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They go to the ground. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Cutler. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's Dishman. Flying down the right side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Man, when I blitz as a defense, I want to get home. I got to get to that quarterback, get him on the ground, not hit him as he's throwing it, and he gets it off. Right here, just a split second too late. He didn't get to the quarterback in enough time. The quarterback did a good job assessing it and making a play down the field.
The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the run, it's Dishman. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Cowboys didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dishman. Touchdown, Cowboys! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Using the quick game. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Trying to make magic with his feet. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards.
A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's quick. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. caught over the middle. It's Austin. And they recovered their own fumble, but they'll still have to give up the football, a turnover on downs. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Let's go. Rides the back on the option, the give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Touchdown, San Diego State! Great job by the back on the option. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They'll run play action. On the run, fires downfield. That's caught. It's Rich. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Owens. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
The Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Oh, they're after him. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The Aztecs line up to punt it away.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Off the play fake. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. To the air. It's quick. Got his man in the middle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Aztecs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Looking down the middle. And they will score. Touchdown, Aztecs. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
46, Wyoming, 27.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch, it's Rich. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains and he's got it at the 34. Off the play fake, our 1st down wants to throw. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Fires to the wideout. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Offense working from the pistol. Lost a throw on first down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He's got it, 1st down and more. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. The Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, going to the air. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.